Hey guys. So yeah, most of you know this time last year I was touring with the lovely Miss Emily Sandy. But what you don't know is the story as to how I went from singing in the street to being on a major tour with a major artist, playing 24 shows or 26 shows all over Europe, all over the UK, over 2.5 months as an unsigned artist, unrepresented in every way. And I thought it'd be cool to take a few moments to just tell you a bit about that and to thank a few people along the way, man, because a lot of people took a lot of chances on me, took a lot of risks to have me on this tour, and it was amazing. And there's something I'll announce at the end of this video that's just kind of leading up to it. So yeah, I did the TV show, the BBC Scotland Street Symphony with Emily. Got to play with her, got to play with the orchestra, which was insane, terrifying actually, to sing someone who's had a major #1 hit and to duet that song Read All About It with her was scary and awesome all at the same time. So yeah, that's where it started. But the cool thing about Emily is she's surrounded herself with not just colleagues, but they're like a family, you know, her management, her band, they're all really tight, really close. She's really surrounded herself with good people, and I got to chatting with her tour manager, a guy called Kumar, absolutely lovely guy. Very blessed to be able to call him a friend now. But he basically kept in touch with me, and it was kind of, there was no definite about me going on a tour. You know, they were like, this is uncharted territory. This is unheard of, taking an unsigned act on the road, because you know, the idea is that you take someone that's sort of well known and probably has a label or would have a label and some financial backing, because as a support act, you know, all the places you're going, you have to pay your own way to get there. You have to pay your own accommodation, and then you make money at the show to cover that. And you also have to pay the sound engineers, you know, a bit of money, and the lighting guy, and the guy doing your monitors, the guy doing front of house. You know, there's all these costs that a support act has to cover, or they bring their own engineer or something, and then they got to pay for that. So it's all money, 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 money. But these guys bent over backwards to bring me, and they're like, how can we figure it out to bring this guy? 'Cause he has no capital, he has no backing to fund them to come with us. So yeah, they broke the mold a bit, and I kind of wish we had thought to kind of video and document this, because what Kumar came to me and said, he says, look, we want you on the tour, but the deal is, to do it, you got to come on as a crew member, you got to come work and then play the shows, help us set up, learn about what we're doing, find a rhythm, and work with us. And I was like, sounds great, sounds really cool, sounds interesting, because I love all things music, you know, whether it's doing the engineering side, performing, whatever. I was like, cool, I'm not going to let this pass me by, let's just go for it. So yeah, I headed down, we headed off. The first show was in Amsterdam. I never slept for 2 nights. It was like 2 nights of travelling to get there by bus. And the first show was a bit rocky for me, because I walked out and there's like, you know, I think it was about 3,500 people there that night, and I'm not gonna lie, it was intimidating to walk out yourself. You know, I don't have a band with me. I just got me, my wee drum kit, and I just went for it, and it ended up being a really great show. But getting to know these crew members, that was where things got crazy awesome, because we became a wee family unit for that 2 months really quickly. Learning all the ins and outs of a show, you know, the amount of work that goes into it. These guys are up at 5:30, 6 in the morning on a show day, and they got to go into the venue, because every venue's different, you know, and it's like, they got to map it out, they got to find out where's the dressing rooms, where's this, where's that, where we're going to put catering, where we're going we were going to put the stage, you know, because everywhere they went, they brought their own stage, and they were so meticulous. They had everything mapped out. Everything was taped off. So the drums, the guitars, the bass, the pianos, the backing vocalists, their seats, everything was meticulously placed so that when they came out on stage every night, everything was in the exact same spot. Nothing moved. And you've got guys walking around with lasers, mapping out the room so that when they hang the speakers from the ceiling, that the idea is that everyone in the room's wearing the same pair of headphones. You know, these guys go to so much trouble to do everything they possibly can to make the show look and sound amazing, and it's got to be consistent, and it's got to be like that every night. You know, you've got two 18-wheeler trucks full of their own gear, all their own music equipment, their own sound desks for monitors and for front of house. And it was just insane to see the scale of this thing, and be there. And I would not have had it any other way, because I had such an appreciation for the work that went into the show that I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed getting to play, and the opportunity. It was absolutely insane. And these guys on the crew, you know, they really helped me. They really, you know, when I was down, when I was missing my family, you know, they'd make me laugh or encourage me. You know, if I thought I'd sang a song not that great, you know, they would pick me up when I was feeling a bit crap, and they really looked out for me. And Emily's band as well, her backing vocalist, drummer, guitarist, bass player, piano, Big Nicky. Just that so many people were just lovely, genuinely lovely to me. And what a privilege it was to play every night, to set up and set down. You know, we started at 6 in the morning, we finished, we usually got back on the bus about 2 in the morning that night, you know, so it was really long days. Show days were really hard graft, but you know, you got all that adrenaline pumping through you, because most of the time I would forget, oh, I got to sing tonight, I got to actually go out and perform. Because I was so like getting tore in to working, and I really enjoyed flying PA and setting it up, and you know, just all the little intricate details that go into a show is a beautiful thing. And it's definitely something I take for granted when I went to shows. And I mean, it kind of sucks because we can't go to shows just now, but I'm very, very aware now when I go to a show that, you know, and you can tell, because when a show's good, you know, whoever you went to see's got a good crew, because they are busting their ass and they work as a team to give you a good show. So yeah, getting to the point of this video, you know, the guys in my crew were so loving and kind to me that, you know, when I played the show in Glasgow at the Armadillo, every one of them bought one of my t-shirts to support me. And I'm doing my sound check, and the guys are like, oh, just hang on a minute, Ben, I need to go do something. I'm like, cool. Twinkle away. I look up at the top of the whatever rafters and they're all standing there with my t-shirts on, and then they turn around and it says "Go Benmonteith" in the back of their shirts. And I'm like, not only did they invest in me emotionally, they invested in me financially by buying my merch and showing some support, which was just completely nuts that they would go to such lengths for me. So that I'm forever grateful to every one of you. You guys know who you are. Hopefully you'll see this video, and I love you guys, and I really appreciate it, and I really appreciate Emily, because she's the boss. You know, she's the one that gave the green light. She's the one that allowed me to go into it, and I'm forever grateful. But yeah, the point of this video was just to give you a bit of insight into what happened. But not only did the guys support me, a guy called Donnie and Johan, Xander, Phil and Chris, these guys recorded me every night. I think they did 3 or 4 shows, they recorded everything, and at the end of the tour said, hey, here's these recordings, all professionally done, go get it mixed and release yourself a live album. So, you know, and usually that's something else that would cost a lot of money. to do. You know, all these guys, they done sound for me every night and never asked a penny of me. And they were very, very generous with their time and their talents. So they recorded the shows. I've went through it all, listened to it all. A really nice friend of mine, a guy called Sam Gallagher, from SE Productions, has mixed and mastered this album. So yeah, I have a live album from the tour last year coming out, where for me it's insane because it's like I can share a wee bit of my experience from being on the road, and you can hear the crowd and you can hear the room. And you know, I played the London Apollo, man. I played the freaking London Apollo. You know, I walked out on stage where so many, I mean, I've watched Live at the Apollo a million times. I love stand-up comedy, and every venue we went to had a bit of history behind it. You know, venues where like Stevie Wonder played, David Bowie. It was just mind-boggling. AC/DC, Metallica, all these guys, the Beatles. You know, I was just like, every day my mind was freaking blown, and I'm like, I'm just a nobody for Glasgow. I sing on the street, you know. I became unemployed and I started singing in the street to try and bring in a bit of cash. And here I am on tour with a superstar, playing my stupid foot drum to 3,000 people a night. It was the most surreal, amazing experience, and I'm truly, truly blessed to have had it. I don't know what the future holds, I really don't. I still remain unsigned and unsupported by any sort of major label. My support is you guys. Every time you share a video, like a video, stream a song, download a song, it's all life-changing stuff for me and my family. You know, if you like what I do and you've invested in me, I'm truly, truly grateful. I can't thank you enough. So yeah, I really, really hope that you can enjoy this live album. This first single comes out tomorrow. It's a song, they're all original songs that are in this. It's kind of a mini album, more of an EP. There'll be 6 tracks on there, and the first single's coming from it tomorrow, and it's my song Agony. I hadn't recorded or released Agony yet, so this is a slightly different version of it. It's a bit faster and a bit more, maybe you like it more than the original, I don't know. But the live single comes out tomorrow, and then the full album will come out in a couple of weeks' time after that. So yeah, I just thank you so much for taking time to watch this and listen to me babble on and talk mince. I love you guys, I'm grateful for you guys, all your support. You've no idea, man. You've no idea that, you know, when you listen to my music, you stream it, you download it, you share a video, you tell a friend, oh, you gotta listen to this. Every single bit really, really helps me, and yeah, it's crazy. So I've no idea what the future holds, but here is the live album. It'll be out tomorrow to stream the single Agony, wherever you get music, Spotify, iTunes, all that good stuff. And then the full album will be out in a couple of weeks. So much love, thank you so much. I hope you've enjoyed listening to this. Have a great night.